The house had been on the market for 3 years. It was cheap, clean, and quiet. And yet, no one wanted it. People came with smiles and hope. They admired the living room, the kitchen, and the sunlight through the windows. But every time they stopped in the same place, the hallway, something changed there. The air felt heavier, the silence deeper. And soon, the visitors would leave, saying the same thing. The house didn't feel right. Ethan was the realtor in charge of the listing. He had shown the house so many times that he knew every corner by heart. Still, the hallway unsettled him. One afternoon, a buyer froze halfway down the hall. His keys slipped from his hand and fell to the floor. They didn't bounce. He whispered an apology and said he felt like he wasn't welcome. That night, Ethan returned alone. He told himself it was just to double-check the property, but the house felt different. The room smelled of dust and old memories. The street outside was silent. When Ethan reached the hallway, the light flickered once. At the far end stood a small mirror, cracked at the corner. Ethan didn't remember seeing it before. He stepped closer. His reflection looked tired, older than he felt. As he moved, the house creaked softly, as if it noticed him. When he touched the mirror, the glass felt warm, and suddenly, a memory returned. Another hallway, years ago. A closed door. A voice calling his name. Back then, Ethan had walked away. He told himself it was easier. He never went back, never explained, never apologized. The crack in the mirror spread. His reflection split in two. That was when Ethan understood. The house wasn't haunted. It was unfinished. Every person who entered felt the weight of unresolved pain. The same weight Ethan had been carrying for years. He sat down on the hallway floor and stayed there. He didn't rush away. He didn't distract himself. He cried quietly, not from fear, but from remembering. When morning came, sunlight filled the hallway. The mirror was still cracked, but the house felt lighter. 2 weeks later, a young couple came to see the house. They laughed. They talked about colors and furniture. They walked through the hallway without stopping. The woman smiled and said the house felt peaceful. That afternoon, the house finally sold. On the last day, Ethan returned one final time. He removed the mirror from the wall. Behind it were scars. Not damage, just honesty. He left the wall uncovered. As he locked the front door, Ethan felt something release. Not the house, but himself. Because some places don't hold ghosts. They hold unfinished pain. And they wait until someone is brave enough to face it. The house never refused to sell. It was waiting for someone to stay.